$1.50. Does look the goods, this New Zealand Square Gator. This event is proudly brought to you by SCW Eurodrive as we go to Adam with the late mail.
Here, it's the best of the Kiwi trotters take a moment from the pole against this exciting former Kiwi, now based in New South Wales, Noam. Here's Dan Malecki for the $100,000 Australian Trotting Grand Prix.
John Nathan.
Mate's broken. Alabama's Idol's galloping. They'll miss it. The others are up on the gate and they're racing now. Son of Flair began well. Take a Moment's pushing through and Noam with terrific speed out wide as expected. And it's Noam who's 3 off the track, who's going up to tackle Take a Moment. Take a Moment with the inside running though. Then Son of Flair third. Fourth on the outside was Sterling Kiwi. Take a Moment kept out Noam. Son of Flair dropped in behind third. Sterling Kiwi fourth. Twibby Twatter on the pegs as fifth. Then Diamond Trot, about 8 metres to Frugal Echo. Next is West Texas Crude, 15 metres to Cool Fortune, 5 metres to Bon Billy Fella, and Alabama's Idol and Jesse's Mate galloped in the score up, and they're at the tail of the field. But it's Take a Moment in the lead. Noam outside of him, they've got 2 circuits left to travel. The pace is good. Son of Flair's third on the inside. Sterling Kiwi's in the 1-1. They've got 2 laps to travel. 3 back the inside is Twebby Twatter, then Diamond Trot. Next is West Texas Crude. Frugal Echo, 4 back the outside. Then 15 metres away, Bon Billy Fella and Cool Fortune, and 40 metres to Alabama's Idol, and last is Jesse's Mate. They have run along at a very hot speed here. Take a Moment, 1700 left to travel, is the leader with Noam pressuring him on the outside. In third spot, Son of Flair. Sterling Kiwi's fourth. Then Twebby Twatter fifth. Diamond Trot sixth. Seventh is West Texas Crude. Frugal Echo around it. 10 metres to Bon Billy Fella and Cool Fortune, and a long gap then to Alabama's Idol, who broke again, and Jesse's Mate went past it. The lead time in 1:11.4, and as they head off the back, Noam persisted, and Anthony Budd eventually ended up taking the trail on Take a Moment, so it's Noam in the lead. 1300 metres to travel, and Noam's in front now, having crossed the favourite Take a Moment, who can take the sit on him for the last 1300. Sterling Kiwi's now left parked. 3 back the inside is Son of Flair. The first quarter in 30.1. In 5th position, Twebby Twatter. 4 back the inside. Next is Diamond Trot. Then West Texas Crude on the inside of Frugal Echo. Next Bon Billy Fella. Then Cool Fortune. 15 metres to Jesse's Mate and 30 metres to Alabama's Idol. They have a circuit left to travel, and it's Noam, the former Kiwi, the track record holder, in the lead. From the champion of the trotting scene at the moment, Take a Moment. They head towards the 800. Noam a sulky's length in front. Take a Moment second. Sterling Kiwi third. Son of Flair fourth. Diamond Trot was fifth, and then came Twebby Twatter. Next is Frugal Echo from West Texas Crude and Bon Billy Fella. Second quarter 31.1. Take a Moment came off the pegs at the 700. Noam's galloped, and Take a Moment put enough pressure on him, and the bubble burst with Noam, and Take a Moment's left in front. Sterling Kiwi sitting on him. Here comes Frugal Echo. The Kiwis are right up there. Take a Moment's pouring on the speed. 400 to go. 29.3 the third quarter. Take a Moment 5 metres in front. Frugal Echo's after him. He's never beaten him before. Will tonight be the night? Sterling Kiwi third. Take a Moment's in full flight. Frugal Echo 5 metres away. Then Sterling Kiwi. Take a Moment 6 metres in front. Frugal Echo tries, but Take a Moment, you're a superstar. He is number 1. He wears that saddlecloth tonight and thoroughly deserves it. Champion. I haven't said about that before about you, Take a Moment, but you deserve it. You're the king. Frugal Echo second. Sterling Kiwi third, then Twebby Twatter. Then Cool Fortune was an eye-catching run. Son of Flair, Bon Billy Fella. Next home was Diamond Trot. Noam, well, Anthony Butt, you would think, would know Noam better than just about anyone else bar Michael Murray at the moment. And he took the running out of Noam, and he broke at the 500. Then Jesse's Mate, West Texas Crude, and Alabama's Idol, final quarter, 29.4. And this must be a world record. This is the first time I've ever seen a trotter in a 1.5 mile race or longer ever break 2 minutes. What a run. 1:59.8 is the mile rate. That would win some Inter-Dominion Pacers Grand Finals.
Well, this has been a big win by Take a Moment. They've gone a sizzling lead time. Take a Moment did lead early from the 1. Noam, driver persisted and eventually got the lead, but had no problem in handing up, poured the pressure on around the back, and Noam forced to break pressure too much, and this has been a big effort. Take a Moment winning 1:59.8 the mile rate over the 25.70 metres. What a big performance. 1, 9 and 7, those placings in the Australian Trotting Grand Prix Group 1 event. 6th event at Wentworth Park due in a minute. 8, Oh Behave is rated 5
Think about the slow pace of the Ben Hur. Well, don't be surprised if that's all that happens again this week, because Double Identity will control the pace outside the leader. Harry Martin doesn't need to kill Joe Fess, or himself for that matter. It'll be a sprint from the half, I'd reckon. Smooth Saturn's going to be back in the pack, unless, of course, Steve Turnbull decides to go forward at the start. It's going to be a tough one for him. I thought the knockout horse, if there was one, was the old-timer, number 8, Holmes DG. He's currently sitting up at $19. He'll follow Joe Fess through at the start. Nothing wrong with his run in the Ben Hur, or, in fact, his form through the Cup Week Carnival at Christchurch. At Addington in Christchurch. Joe Fess, my on-top pick. It's a tough race. Don't let me turn you off any particular runner that you have a fancy for. Obviously, most of the tote punters have stuck with Smooth Saturn. My numbers 2, 3, 8 and 6, Nadia. There's Double Identity on screen. We await a fantastic race.
We do look forward to this, the running of the True Memorial, and once again, Smooth Saturn, great support on the tote. The public love this horse, Steve Turnbull, the trainer-driver, and it'll be great to see him win the True Memorial. Now, they're about to be called up at Albion Park. 11, 7, 8 and 1, numbers from David Fowler. As we go to the track, here's David.
On Tuesday, but it was a good run under the circumstances. He was first up since the winter. It was a sprint home. He was off the track 3 wide and he just went under. He'll be a fitter horse tonight, and he's an odds-on favourite in the betting ring. Numbers 7, 8 and 1 look your best hopes for Quinellas and trifectas, I thought. 170 Roll On Big Red, Polly's Cracker 640, Night Speed 880 and Fake Hanover 950. Mobile swings the bend. Stand by for a start in race 7. Yes, Craig, and we're set to run for race number 7. Stand by for a start. The green light is switched on. They're racing this time, and a good line off the front sees Kingswind Spear out. Fake Hanover showing speed. Apache Canyon, Do You Think I'm Sexy, and Sun Zone were all participating in the early speed battle. Just behind them as they go around that first bend, Dame Jew John, and then came Cheeky Squeaky. King Tarzan, Mischievous Molly, Night Speed, Roll On Big Red, and Polly's Cracker last. So the major fancies, third last, second last, and last on settling down. Kingswind led, took a sit, Do You Think I'm Sexy, went to the top as they race towards the mile. He leads the way from Kingswind. Sunzone is going forward around Apache Canyon. King Tarzan is going forward 3 wide around Cheeky Squeaky the centre, and Fake Hanover over on the inside. Night Speed travelling up 3 wide. He's tracking King Tarzan. Then Mischievous Molly racing outside of Dame Jew John. 2 lengths to Roll On Big Red, and trailing was Polly's Cracker. Racing off the back straight. 1400 left to go. Lead time in 39.1. Sunzone takes over now. It's Sunzone leading the way from on the outside. King Tarzan and Night Speed eventually working his way up to sit outside the leader. Do You Think I'm Sexy behind the leader. Apache Canyon getting cover 5th outside of Kingswind, who originally led out. Then Fake Hanover, he's been shuffled back to 4 back on the pegs inside of Cheeky Squeaky. Then Mischievous Molly. Now Daryl Graham sends the favourite forward. Roll On Big Red is moving forward steadily. Polly's Cracker tracks him into the race, and Dame Jew John's